Yes, I just wanted to say my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Mysterio for speaking his heart and for finding the strength within to challenge all the egotistic things that he'd been holding back and find a release in forgiveness.
Hmm.
I wish him the happiest of New Year's.
This is great. This is good. So I hope he's hearing this. I'm getting a message from someone else here. Someone I know from my that has been to my store. Mike wanted. Okay, let me read this real quick. Mike wanted to give you a
Mm-hmm.
great thank you and a happy new year. You, when I met you, you told me to forgive my mother and my sister, and I have done just that yesterday. And I want to let you know that it has brought happiness and goodwill to us, and it has put me on a different spectrum, knowing that I could move forward without, like you said, carrying baggage around on my conscience. Thank you, Mike. Love you very much. And I sent you a tip on Donor Box.
Excellent. Excellent.
I know
See,
who that
we're
is.
reaching everyone. We're
I know who that is. That
reaching
person.
everyone.
Yeah, that person came, spoke to me for a bit, and told me about the family divide. This was in
Yes,
2021, and they visited me once a year. And I told them, you have to get back with your sister and your mom. You can't do this anymore. Tell them you were
that's
wrong
it.
if you have to. Tell them that you love them in the end. It doesn't matter who is right and wrong.
That's right. It's all about the love. Love is what is the glue to all of our families, irrespective of whether that person hurt you. As I said, like my sister all my life, it's been a competition. I couldn't help being born earlier than her, but there's always this challenge. Why does she do this? Why does she do that? But she won't step up to the mark too. And I can honestly say there's been more occasions than I can even name where she's hurt me. But Mike, every time it's happened, I've always thrown my arms around her and said, listen, no matter what you do, you are always my sister. And I can't change the way I feel about you, but I will always love you and protect you. So it doesn't matter what people do. The only thing they're trying to do is challenge us to come down to their level because they're hurting too. We have to be above that. This is why I say act with the childlike mentality. Treat everything like it's wonderful, like it's a new experience. Because when we hold ourselves back, that's when we get into these phases of depression. And then we find excuses to cover the depression when it's staring us right in the face. All we have to do is look in the mirror and acknowledge ourselves for who we are and the people that are in our lives that are important to us.
Go on.
Hello, Mike.
Go on.
Yeah, you're still there?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
listening.
so this is what I meant when I said when I was on my cruise, people would gravitate towards me because I'm a kind of person that walks around with a smile on my face for no reason at all. And people wonder what's going on. How come that girl's so happy? And I think, well, happiness is something that radiates from inside. And if you are happy and other people see it, it changes them too. It's one of those things. It's a carry on. It's like a yawn. Someone yawns, the next person yawns. It's contagious. So this is where we have to be in our beings. Even though the world around us right now is challenging, is sometimes heartbreaking, we all have to sit here and remember how grateful we should be for where we are in our own personal lives. And note that even though all of these things are going on in the world, they're not happening to us.
Hmm.
We have to recognize that and we have to send our heartfelt prayers to the people that are suffering and lift them up as much as we can for no reason, without any reward. That's the most beautiful thing of all, is to be able to give from yourself and not expect anything in return.
Yeah.
So, and I just hope that, there's more people out there, as I was explaining to Mr. Nobody, Craig, who has done an amazing turnaround in his own soul searching for the last couple of weeks since I've been talking to him. I cannot, I am amazed at the challenges that he's had to face and how he's overcoming each little step Every day he's giving himself a new goal, and that's fantastic. And this is how we all should be. We should all look at what we've got, look at where we can be, but at the same time, remember and express the little things. Always appreciate the things that we have. Every minute of every day counts, Mike. And this is why I appreciate coming on your show, because there's so many of us like-minded people here, and we've all had our stories, we all have our challenges, but we all come together acknowledging that we are trying to make a difference.
Right.
So, yes, and I'm very blessed to be given the opportunity to have a voice on your channel too. Not being around as long as Linny Poo and Dr. Mysterio. I've only been around, 9 months?
Mm-hmm.
But you've opened the door to me and allowed me to freely express whatever I wanted to. So I really appreciate that. I'm grateful.
Well, we don't monitor anyone's calls here. We don't anything. We just kind of do our thing as we go along, and people join, and then some people drop off. A lot of the originals. I think you're around the same time, Dr. Mysterio, too. I think you're around that same time, Dr. Mysterio, because a lot of the originals fell off around 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we opened a new door to 2022, and then that's when you saw, I think it was late 2022, was Dr. Mysterio, then it was a couple other new calls. Hold on, I have a list of them. I was Scarlet Letter.
Yeah, Mitch Madden.
No, Mitch Madden's an oldie. Mitch Madden's an oldie.
No,
Mitch...
but I meant Mitch opened his arms to us and said, "Hi guys," he was always very respectful on the chats to us.
Yeah.
So good on you, Mitch.
Yeah, we've had our Mike in the Night greeting group here in the chat. Mitch Madden's one of them too. He's been way back with trends in the housing market. We're talking 2016, right? And I
send my blessings to Mitch. He's had a hard time too, and I hope everything's going very well for him as well.
Yeah, he's been going through a really tough time himself, and he's opened up with us here on the show and told us as it kind of came along and how it kind of broke down and kind of broke it down on how it's been play by play, and kind of giving us an understanding on how it's happening and how it's happened to him and how his life has been progressing forward from then, right?
Yes, and as you said, last 4 years they're trying to bury it all, and unfortunately we're still losing our loved ones. So, and that's the sad fact, is that we don't know how much time we've got. So we need to look at every day like a new chapter, because we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So, yes. Anyway, I'm going to head out, and I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and never lose hope. Hope is always there.
Yeah.
You stay blessed too, Mike.
God bless you.
Hope your family has all the blessings for the new year too.
Okay. You too. Merry Christmas. Well, I already said that, but Happy New Year. And we'll see you in the next year. We'll see you on the show next year.
Definitely. Take care, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
God bless. Bye. All right. That is Gold Dust. Now, Gold Dust is one of our newer comers. Our originals would be like Craig Cook is one of our originals. Craig Cook's been pretty much calling in since 2014. Mitch Madden is one of our originals. And what's his name? Supreme Cannon is one of the originals. Supreme Cannon to the channel is a consigliere. Oh, we got somebody calling in to our hotline. Hello, you're live on Mike of the Night.
Hey, Mike, this is a first-time caller.
Oh, thank God we got one in tonight. How are you tonight?
I'm doing really good, sir. This is Jim from Georgia, and I've been listening to your show, man, since 2018 or earlier, quite a long time, and just never had the courage to call in, but just thought I would today.